Hello everybody and welcome to what I believe is my first deck profile on the channel. I may have uploaded some weird strategy things with Salamangreats in the past that I deleted or something, but I'm not sure. I don't keep track of the channel. Everyone else does apparently. Um, anyway, so this is my deck profile for Rockets, or Dragon Links more, with like a little rocket support, but yeah, I might be remaking the rocket deck that I built as soon as the structure deck came out, like pure rockets, where I'd literally just be Borreload targeting my rockets to activate their effects. Which is basically how Borreload became my boss monster, where it literally just have so many, like, it can negate, it can destroy, it can send. It would just be very weird. Anyway, so let's go on to the main deck. So I believe there's 26 monsters in this deck. There's only monsters and spells. There is no traps. We do not run traps in today's meta. Traps are slow. Traps are bad. If you play traps, you're bad. Just joking. Anyway, 3 rocket tracers. We're playing rockets. Ingrain this into your head. If you're playing rockets, you play 3 tracer. Unless you're playing a rocket build, unless you're playing a Dragon Link build where rockets aren't the main thing, play 2. Never play 1. Never play 0. If you're playing at least one of the rocket, play this. This is crucial if you're playing a rocket. But with the extra deck, this actually can slow the deck down quite a lot if used at the wrong time. So you do want to learn when to use it. Just saying, always run 3. Don't. I've tried cutting it down to 2. The consistency just drops and the deck doesn't work. Trust me, I've tried. Right. 2 Magnas. 2 Autos. 1 silver, 1 metal, 1 of these ones, and 1 synchron. I am tempted to try Junk Speeder, just because of this, and it might be funny, might not be. So I can just summon, literally, just get loads of Dragon Tuners, so I can just be like, bang, there we go. 5 dragons on the field. Fucking brilliant. So this might be good in the future for Junk Speeder and stuff like that. This might be brilliant. Well, this is brilliant because it doesn't target when using its effect, and it just says make 1 monster unable to attack and negate its effects. It's just a monster version of Fogblade. Metal Rocket is column destruction. Silver Rocket extra removal. Auto Rocket because it's spell trap removal, and Magna Rocket because it sends instead of destroys. So it gets past Titan and Colossus and any of your troubles with whatever the hell Thunder Dragons become at this point. 2 Absorada Dragon. Absorada Dragon is brilliant. Don't run 3. You brick. Trust me, I have been to many tournaments with this, many tournaments with an early build of this deck. Mainly my locals, and this card absolutely screwed me over when I was playing at 3. I am tempted to play it at 3 again, just to see what happens, because this deck does have a little bit more consistency. But running this at 3, I would not advise. Everyone says if you're playing Rockets, run that at 3. No, don't. It can be a horrible card, and plus you're going to Dragon Shrine it, you're going to Dragon Ravine it. It's not worth playing at 3, guys. Baby Dragons, your Chaos Dragons, your Wyvern Buster, your Collapse Serpent, whatever you want to call them. Your Yin and Yang. These are really good. Literally, you can get a Boot Sector, 2 Rockets, and these in your hand, and you're set for your combo. This is just activate Boot Sector, summon out 2 Rockets, make your Dragonity Link. Well, not both of these in hand, but obviously at least one of these in hand's the first turn, so got this one in hand. Banish one of our rockets, summon this out, link it off for LP. Banish this one, summon this out, link it off for Pisty. Brilliant thing to do. Trust me, I've done it loads of times. It feels absolutely amazing. It always puts a smile on my face. Next, 1 Tempest. I'm tempted to play the Baby Dragon of this one. But I've tried and it kind of works, but it kind of doesn't. One White Rose Dragon. This just summons itself with Tracer. To get your rank 8 instantly, or you could just use it for more Guard Dragon plays. Your one-ofs, Omnibrota, Red MD, Galactic Spiral Dragon, and Warphage Goliath. This is brilliant to summon off of. If you don't know what Romulus' second effect is, if a monster from the extra deck is summoned to its zone, summon a dragon or winged beast from your hand. It feels so great to drop this off of Romulus. You keep doing your combo. Your opponent doesn't know why you're doing it because they got a Morphage Goliath on the field, and then during their turn, whenever they summon from the extra deck, you're like, no, you can't do that because of Morphage. I've done it so many times. Literally, I've just gone Romulus, summon LP, Romulus, summon a Morphage. It's fucking hilarious when they realise what Romulus does and negates its effects till the end of the turn. So it can be a really funny way to do that, to pull off Romulus' effect. For a Crusadia package, this just helps with your Collapse Serpent, because you've got obviously the Light Magius and the Light Spatha. And Reclusia, if you don't need to actually use Reclusia for a Link Summon, you just use Effector Pot. It'll be really great. Now, I've committed one of my personal sins. I've gone and rarity bumped my quick launches. Once they're common, now they're prismatics. I hate myself for it. I mean, sorry, not prismatics, they're just secret rare. I hate myself for it, but I said I'd never do it. I said I'd never try and rarity bump my cards. I just said I'll try and make a deck of all the lowest rarities. I did it with Scriptdraw as well. Run 3 of these, your best draw spell, because they summon more rockets out. Same as quick launch, it's literally just 3 of because they summon out your rockets. Again, rarity bump this one, used to be a common. This you search of Striker Dragon, that's why I only run 1. Tempted to play 2, just in case it gets Cosmic Cyclone, just like people are saying they're going to run 2 Sanctuaries because of Cosmic Cyclone. One Ravine, again, rarity bumped it. Again, hate myself for it. But yeah, it's actually quite a good card because you can send your Galactic Spiral, your Tempest, your Absaralda, your pretty much anything you need to send. And plus, if you have an Absaralda in hand, you get just 2 monsters that you want to get engraved. 2 Dragon's Mirror. You only play 1 fusion, but this does fuel your Topologic Zeroboros. So you can just banish your materials and then summon out the Zeroboros. It can be quite funny. 2 Dragon Shrine. Dragon Shrine is amazing. Because again, it's just another Dragon's Ravine. You just send whatever you want. So your Galactic Spiral Dragon, your Omni Dragon Brotar for some reason. Sometimes I do send that if I can't summon it off of LP. If I know I won't be able to pull full combo off, if I summon it off of LP and I have to summon the Red MD, I sometimes just send Brotar, just so it's in the grave to get more monsters. For the rest of the one-offs, Session, Guard Dragon, Allure of Darkness, Monster Reborn. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Hate. One of the guys that helped me build this deck, which has been playing this deck for a while, he did say run at least 2. But I don't see the point because I was in a situation where I had pretty much this hand, probably let's say another random spell that I can't use. So let's say like a Scriptdraw. And I had a Red MD in hand, so I was going second. Activate this, draw 2, drew into like 2 other Scriptdraws for some reason. I had to banish my Red MD, and I was sitting there like I can't do anything. Can't Monster Reborn it because it's from the grave, not the banished. So yeah, that game kind of sucked for me. Anyway, that's the main deck. Let's get onto the extra deck. First off, 1 Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon is amazing. It would be better if it pointed down, but we can't have that, can we? With it being a really good card for rockets, it can be quite a funny card to just... It's really good when you've used your LP, but you still have your Pisty, and you have no arrows to point to Pisty. I would literally just summon this. If Pisty was there, Monster Zone here, I'll just summon that there. because I'd have a Link Monster pointing there and there. Next is LP and Pisty, your main Guard Dragon engines. There's literally, if you don't, in Pendulums they're saying, literally everyone's saying just only one LP, but Pisty is brilliant because literally if you banish your NMD you just summon this out and then you can bring it back and then you just go straight back to grave. So, plus it can just nullify a Law of Darkness if you want your stuff in your grave. One Magius for your, what's it called, for your Crusaders. And that's it for the Link ones. Next, we run one Best Girl. IP Masquerena, sorry. One Dragoon Team Knight Romulus. One Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. And Crusadia Spatha. This works so well with your Topological Ouroboros. I had a game where I had IP Masquerena in the Extra Monster Zone, a random Rocket Monster, and a Borrowload Savage Dragon that I'd already used its Negate on. So I was like, right, let's just let's get rid of all these monsters with the IP and go straight into Zero Boris, and that actually won me the game because I banished everything. So I'd set a quick launch as well, so I literally just flipped that up. I flipped that up with the quick launch. So I flipped up the quick launch, summoned to Zero Boris Zone, and wiped everything out. I was going at Thunder Dragons as well, so I was surprised my opponent couldn't do anything after that, because I just waited till his end board. And I was like, bang, bang, there we go. And after that, when it came back, I put it to the middle zone, which you should do. So my opponent was locked out of everything, and my opponent literally could not get rid of my Zero Boris because all of its removal was in the extra deck. And that's what I don't like about Thunder Dragons. That's why I'm never going to play it. If I play it, then you can shoot me. Anyway, on to the next batch of monsters. They're in this deck. We play 2 Link 4s, and there's a Borrowload Dragon and Zero Boris. I've already explained Zero Boris. Borrowload Dragon. Jeez, okay. What to say with Borrowload Dragon? The amount of times it's come in clutch, like stealing my opponent's monsters, letting me trigger Magna Rocket, Auto Rocket, Silver Rocket, Metal Rocket, this guy. The amount of times I've summoned a rocket off of Hieratic Seal just to activate Borrowload's effect. It's been crazy. Like, I've been summoning off rockets just from Hieratic's effect just to use Borrowload. Right, on to the rank 8s. I don't run any rank 4s because I have no space for them at this point. There is one more Link Monster, but I forgot to do that. Actually, no, I'll do it now. Alright, Saiyuja. Brilliant card. Obviously, it's your consistency card as well. You just draw 4, put back 3. And it's actually quite a funny card to run, especially with the little attack boost as well. It's like a little cute attack boost that your opponent gets really annoyed about because they can't beat over it. It's basically an anime attack boost of I get 200 attack and beat over your monster. Right, for my rank 8, I run 1, number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. And the one nobody expects in a dragon deck. Number 40, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Very funny card. Right, let me explain. So, I had a game with my friend using this card, and he was playing Salads. Literally, I'd gotten rid of his... no, he did something to his Balinks to banish it. I can't remember what he did. And then he got absolutely destroyed because he had nothing to save his Salamangreats with. So I dropped that. Overlaid. So I overlaid into this, attached one overlay unit, got rid of everything, and it was just hilarious to see on my opponent's face when he was like, huh, oh shit. Because he, like, on his next turn, like, he tried, like, I dropped this, then dropped the Amorphage Goliath. So he couldn't make extra deck plays, he couldn't, and all of his monsters would have gone in the end phase. That's what I love about this card. So literally, I dropped this, dropped the Amorphage, and that way he can't do anything with his monsters, because he can't tribute summon, he can't extra deck summon, so there's no way of getting rid of the destruction, mate. Right, next is the synchro you're going to have to play in a dragon deck. Borrowload Savage Dragon. this is pretty much the last monster I would summon, other than a rocket. I know it's stupid. Hey ho. Obviously, I don't have the expensive cards like Appaloosa and stuff like that to. On my fifth summon is Appaloosa, so I stop Nibiru. I don't do that. I'm sorry that I don't do that. I don't think Appaloosa's a dragon, so it's not going in the deck. The only reason I played Gimmick Puppet of Strings is just because I wanted to run it for the memes, and it actually works. So there we go. Alright, so that's Borreload Savage Dragon. And the reason we play Dragon Mirror is Borreload Furious Dragon. This, A, fuels your Borreload Dragon. B, brilliant. C, yeah, I just really like the artwork. I really like the card. I used to hate the card because of it destroying a monster, but then I realised with rockets and with Borreload, it can be so brilliant. And popping itself as well. Actually, if it pops itself, you can just go, right, I'm going to banish this and summon my Borreload back because you're getting fucked. Same with Borreload Sword as well. No, you can summon back pretty much half your extra deck using this. You can summon back your IP for some reason. You can summon back your Zero Boros. So it'll stop its effects from activating. So you can summon it and then you can just summon willy-nilly with it. Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. And last but not least, we have a fucking Primal Beam token. I literally just use this just in case I get Nibiru'd, because I don't have any use for tokens in this deck. So, that is my Rocket, Dragon Link, Crusadia, hodgepodge of a deck build, and hopefully a strategy video on how to play this deck should be coming very soon. If I forget about it, I'm sorry, because I'm definitely probably going to forget about it. If I don't, then I hope you enjoy the next video as well, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and this will be me signing off.